Well, it's been an exciting few months of Test cricket and plenty of other franchise cricket going around. But one thing that just has popped up is a number of controversial catch decisions that have gone around. And I've been joined by Dooley in the middle here. Dooley, what is going on?
Well, I don't know what's going on. There has been plenty of controversy, and look, we're just going to talk a little bit more about the grounding of the ball, the Michael Nisa situation down in Australia the other day. I've got some fairly strong opinion on that. I don't think that should be out in the future. I know by the letter of the law that was out, and what he did was correct by the laws, but I don't think in the future it should be. I don't know, where do you sit on that catch? It was dancing around outside the boundary with ball in hand and throwing it in the air. Where do you sit on that one?
I mean, like you said, by the letter of the law, it's out, because at any point when he is making contact with the ball, he is not making contact with the ground outside the playing field. So by that, it's out. But I know where you're coming from, is that both him and the ball were outside the playing field. So it's a bit of a give and take, and something where I think the ICC can look at.
Yeah, I think we may be able to look at the laws around that. The other one that I really want to talk about, there was in the Test match, it was a slip catch in the Test match. Now, grounded is the key here, all right? Grounded. What happened in that Australian Test match the other day, there was one off Marnus Labuschagne, and the grass was poking through the ball, and you can see the finger. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to come down and show you. The key here is grounded. Now, the grass is poking through my fingers here, right? So the ball comes in here, fingers are underneath it, but yep, grass is touching the ball. Grass is touching the ball. That is out all day, every day. All right, because this is the ground, under the grass. That's the ground. That's what we call grounded. This, if it's poking through my fingers and touching the ball, that's still out, because my fingers are underneath there. And a lot of people will sit and they'll think at home, and oh, the grass is touching the ball. Who cares? The grass is not the ground. The ground is underneath the grass. Okay, so that's one thing about the law of catching. Just remember that when you are watching those situations. Ollie Pope, that was not out. I'm sorry, we had that situation against England, didn't we, in Pakistan here. This was just not out. I mean, this ball definitely, as we see here, you can see the ball, you can see the seam, you can see it on the ground. Not just the grass.
Absolutely.
Well, you'd agree. We've got to be on the same page.
100%. 100%. And I think what's so clear in that is his hands or fingers are not curled up underneath the ball. They're parallel to the side of the ball, and the ball and the fingers have brushed the ground. Basically, the ball has touched the ground because he had nothing underneath the ball. So for me and you, and I guess a lot of people in Pakistan, that was not out.
Yeah, exactly.